Bow to Senior Head Instructor.
Bow to Apprentice Instructor, Advanced, Intermediate, beginner level student. Thank you, everyone can sit, except you at home. 75 jumping jacks.
Yes, sir.
175. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push-up position.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
First set of 10.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, circle. 2, circle. 3, circle. 4, circle. 5, circle. 6, circle. 7, circle. 8, circle. 9, circle. 10. Set of 10.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1,
sir.
2,
Sir.
3, 4,
Sir.
5,
Sir.
6,
Sir.
7,
Sir.
8,
Sir.
9,
Sir.
10, sir.
Last set.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Begin.
1,
Sir. 2,
Sir.
3,
Sir.
4,
Sir.
5,
Sir.
6,
Sir.
7,
Sir.
8,
Sir.
9,
Sir.
10, sir.
on your backs for piston kicks.
Yes, sir.
Remember, opposite elbow to opposite knee.
Sir.
Kick the legs out straight. And keep the head and shoulders up down. Begin. 1,
sir.
2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir.
10, sir.
11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir.
16, sir.
17, sir.
18, sir.
19, sir.
20,
sir. 1, sir.
2, sir.
3, sir.
4, sir. 5, sir.
Second set.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Begin.
1, sir.
2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir, 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir.
Alrighty. That's it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir.
2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir, 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir.
Sit up.
Yes, sir.
Feet straight out in front.
Yes, sir.
Toes pull back. Reach up. Back straight. Bend forward from the waist. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir.
5, sir.
6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
11, sir.
12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir.
16, sir,
17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Bend one leg in.
Yes, sir.
Reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes. 1, sir. 2, sir.
3, sir,
4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir.
14, sir,
15, sir. 16, sir.
17, sir,
18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Switch.
Yes, sir.
Reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir.
5, sir.
6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
11, sir.
12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir.
16, sir,
17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Bottom of the feet together.
Yes, sir.
Bend forward, touch your nose to your toes, or as far as you can go.
sir,
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir.
5, sir.
6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
11, sir.
12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir.
17, sir.
18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, oh, just 20, sorry. A seated angle, legs wide apart. Lift yourself up and turn to your right.
Sir.
Turn and shift to the other side.
Sir.
sir.
And back to center, seated angle, legs wide apart. sir.
3, sir.
4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Reach to one side.
Yes, sir.
Let's go get there.
Reach to the other side.
Yes, sir.
And reach to both sides. Touch your head to the floor, or as far as you can go. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Last stretch, feet straight out in front. Bend one leg back and lean back.
Yes, sir.
And switch.
Yes, sir.
So soft.
Yes, sir.
And stand up, lift it out for any additional stretches. Alright, so today is a pre-test day. That means that we are going to run through all of the techniques, which is about 6, all of the techniques that we have done this unit individually, and then we'll do some combinations in between. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so I want to see what you got. Take the stance.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Ready stance. Bring the fist up to the cheeks. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's correct. Be balanced. If I was to come kick you from the side, would you fall over?
No,
Be,
sir.
Bend the knees. Spread the feet. Let's go, man. Those fists up. Bend the knees. Back heel up. So we're gonna go with the oldest first front hand front punch. 1.
Hey.
Hey. Just like the jab. All right, the jab. If you've seen boxers before. 2.
Hey.
Hey. 3.
Hey.
Hey. 4.
Hey.
Hey. 5.
Hey.
Hey. 6.
Hey.
Hey. 7.
Hey.
Hey. 8.
Hey.
Hey. 9.
Hey.
Hey. 10. Hey. Push. Okay. So when we do our Ready stance. Where are the fists? Just show me. Where are the fists? They're next to your cheek. So that means when you punch with your front hand, where should the back hand be as you punch? Anybody know?
Doesn't move, just stays right there.
It stays right there. It stays next to the cheek. So if it's under the cheek, what's exposed?
The face.
Your jaw. The fist has to be here, not here. All right, let's see it. Ready stance. Grab this pad over here. Smack some jaws.
How else can we get it cleaned?
That's right. It's kind of wet too because I sanitize it, so wet smack. All right. One. Hey. Two. Hey. Oh, there we go. Three. Hey. Four. Hey. Five. Hey. Don't let it drop. Six. Hey. Seven. Hey. Eight. Hey. Nine. Hey. 10. Hey. Push. Okay, keep that fist up. Keep that fist up. So whichever hand you're not using, that's the one you want to keep up. We're having an opportunity to do a jab again. We're going to move forward to our front leg, front kick. Both of the fists stay here. Try not to do this or this. Keep them here. One. Hey. Elbows in. Keep the elbows in against the body. Two. Hey. Three. Hey. Four. Hey. Five. Hey. Good. Six. Hey. Seven. Hey. Relax the shoulders. Eight. Hey. Yes. Nine. Hey. On the outside. 10. Hey. One. Hey. Two. Hey. Push. Okay. Front leg, front kick. One. Hey. Kick with the ball of the foot. Now, sometimes this is hard to do in your shoes, but as though you were standing on your tippy toes or the balls of your feet, that's the part of the foot you expose, right? So pull the toes back, point the foot forward. Four. Hey. Five. Hey. Six. Hey. Seven. Hey. Eight. Hey. Nine. Hey. Good. And 10. Hey. Push. Don't fall. Back hand, front punch, right? So we did our front hand. Now we're going to sink and twist the body. It's also just as important to keep the front hand up, right? So we did this one. Now when we sink and twist, we want to make sure this one stays as close as we can. Keep this one really close, elbow in and everything, right? So we're punching, sinking, twisting, striking out, rotating the fist, and we're pulling back. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Out, back. Try not to do this. Or this. One. Hey. Yes. Two. Hey. Uh-huh. Three. Hey. Mm-hmm. Four. Hey. Five. Hey. Six. Hey. Seven. Hey. Eight. Hey. Yes. Nine. Hey. Spread the feet. Ten. Hey. 10. Hey. All the way up. 10. Hey. Push. Switch the feet. Soft. Switch the feet. Soft. Back punch. That's with the right hand, punching out, twisting, and pulling back. One. Hey. Keep that front hand up by the cheek. By the cheek. You might have a cheekbone like that part right there under. Put your knuckles under that. 6. Hey. Wait. 2. Hey. Skipping numbers. 3. Hey. 4. Hey. Better. 5. Hey. There it is. 6. reach up, bend forward, touch your toes with the legs straight. Walk the hands away from your body, palms on the ground, and you're trying to make an A with your body. Go ahead. So keep the legs straight. Walk the hands back a little bit. And try to put the heels on the ground. Try to make the back straight. Let's go soft. Come on. And come back. Come back. Up. The hamstrings, especially in this school, because we do a lot of stance training. That means we're standing in low stances using our thighs a lot. Our hamstrings get really, really tight. I don't know who else. I assume if you train enough, they get tight. So we have to stretch those regularly. Does that make sense? In addition, they're directly flexibility of the hamstring is directly related to how high and how well you perform some of your kicks. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So we're about to move forward to some of the more difficult kicks. Stand.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Front leg front kick is a great self-defense kick, right?
Yes, sir.
Even for an experienced practitioner. To be honest with you, in real life, I probably wouldn't do round kicks or side kicks until then. I'm probably going to front kick if I lift my foot off the ground at all.
Yes, sir.
Outside of running. I'll run away.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're in our ready stand. Ready stand.
Sir.
We're going to do the side kick now. So it will seem like we're kicking behind us. I want you to turn your body and show your back patch to the front. And now I want you to lift your knee. And if your back toes are correct, that means you can lean forward without falling over. It'll take some practice, but you can lean forward without falling over. And I want you to kick behind you. Side kick with the toes pointed down. Pull it back. Knee straight up to where it was, and set the foot down. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So it kind of feels like you're fighting backwards. That's fine. That's what we want. We're trying to engage all the muscles that are necessary for this kick. So we go 1, lift in, push out, height.
Height.
Pull it back, set it down. 2, height. Look this way. They see eyeballs this way, just eyeballs and back patches. 3, height. That's better. Now also just lean a little bit so you can see. 4, height. Look this way, not in the mirror. Look this way. Let me see eyeballs. 5, height. And you gotta keep 6, height. Good. 7, height. Yeah. 8, height. Much better. 9, height. Last one. 10. Height. Yeah. Speak together.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So you want to treat the side kick as if it's bouncing. Does that make sense? So after it comes in, it goes out, and comes right back. Just in case you might want to do it again. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Stand.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Ready, stand. Now stay where you are. We're going to kick with our left leg. So turn your head, but keep the body. 1. Height. 2. Height. 3. Height. Looking. Keep the fist up. 4. Height. I want you to keep this one. 5. Height. 6. Height. If you're going to kick with this one, you have to look over the shoulder. 7. Height. 8. Height. 9. Height. 10. Height. 10. Height. Does that make sense? You gotta lean away. 10. Height. Pull it in, and then push out. 10. Height. Oh, feet together.
Yes, sir.
Now, I want you to lift your knee the way you would if you were going to stomp a can. If you want to crush it, an empty can. And then stomp. Don't tear your knee up, but stomp down. Right? With the heel, right? Lift it up, and stomp down. Now, none of you did this. Right? Because you wouldn't crush anything. So the heel to the bottom and heel to the ground, yes, my heel made contact, right, with a little bit of power, but essentially, if there was a can sitting here, I would have kicked the can and it would have gone on down the road. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So I want to crush it. That means I have to come up and straight down. So the same thing is true. I want to lift my knee straight up, lean away, and then kick straight out. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the same way the knee comes up to stomp down is the same way the knee comes up to kick and stomp outward. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Take a stance.
Yes,
Sir.
sir.
Stand tall.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Big stance. Now we're going a little fast because it's pre-test, and I want to get you to the next techniques. We are on backhand, ridge hand. Backhand, ridge hand. Keeping the front hand up, same thing is true. Sink and twist. Ridge hand half circle out, put it straight back. 1. Hey! 2. Hey! Fold the thumb in. 3. Hey! 4. Hey! 5. Hey! 6. Hey! 7. Hey! 8. Hey! 9. Hey! 10. Hey! Push.
Close.
Okay, now, what you see is a half circle with the arm, and you are imitating that very well. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
To do this move better, you have to have hit a target. That's what black size training and advanced training is for. You will hit stuff in this class. When you do your ridge hand, say straight but not straight, bent but not
Bent.
bent. That means I'm not going to fully straighten my elbow and then strike this direction, because that puts pressure on the joint. Say hyper,
Hyper.
say extend.
Extend.
So when you hyperextend a joint, that means you made it go back the way it was not supposed to go, and that's not what we want. So to avoid that, when we strike, the arm is still bent. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so not like this. That would break the, right, this will get shoulder, hurt the elbow. So we keep it bent, it stays bent. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see. Backhand, ridge hand, keep it bent. Sink the body, half circle, pull it straight back. What are you doing? Get there. Let's go all the way up, just all the way up to the cheeks. Don't let them do that again.
Yes, sir.
1.
Hey!
2.
Hey!
Yes, keep this fist up. 3.
Hey!
4.
Hey!
Don't drop it at all. Just go straight forward.
You dropping it before or after?
Don't drop it at all. So if you go like this,
Okay.
just go straight forward. 5.
Hey!
Bend the knee like that. You sink and twist. 6.
Hey!
7.
Hey!
8.
Hey!
9.
Hey!
Yes. 10.
Hey!
10.
Hey!
Push. Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Raise your hand if you sparred here in this class. You sparred yet? Very good. So if you sparred, then you know you can get hit and strike at the same time. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So while you're throwing a technique, somebody can be kicking you, somebody can be throwing your technique to hit you. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So there's an exchange of techniques. That's why if one hand is out, the other hand is back. Right? 1, 2. You don't. Right. Okay. So you're trading off 1, 2, right? You see a lot of different, but there's always something coming back, something going forward. That trading is what you really want. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's give it a try again. Take a stance.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ready, stand. Now, the last technique that we're going to do is the front leg round kick, right? So that means we're going to point our toes, extend the foot, right? That makes a smacking motion with the top of the foot, or a roundhouse smack. Pull it back and set the foot down. We're going to throw in that technique that we just did, backhand, ridge hand. Height.
Hey!
Front leg round kick. Set down, offense a little bit, then you step forward. Backhand, ridge hand.
Hey!
Keep the front hand up. 1.
Hey!
Hey! Hey! 2.
Hey!
Hey! Hey! 3. Hey, hey. 4.
Hey, hey,
Hey, hey. And 5.
hey.
Hey. Push. Same thing is true. Front leg round kick. Set it down. Keep this left hand up, back hand, ridge hand.
Hey, hey.
Stay here. Put it in really tight. Back. Front leg round kick. Back hand, ridge hand.
Hey,
Hey. 2. Hey, hey. 3. Hey. 3.
hey, hey.
Hey. 4. Hey.
Hey, hey.
5.
Hey, hey.
6. Hey.
Hey.
Okay, all this down. Last one. 7.
Hey, hey.
8.
Hey.
Stay close.
Close.
Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Reach up, bend forward, touch the toes with the legs straight, and walk the hands out. Try to keep the heels on the ground. Leg all the way straight, solid, and very right next to each other. There you go. Straight, straight, solid. And come back.
Follow the 5 hearts: faith, respect, perseverance, patience, and humility. Bow to Senior Head Instructor.
Bow to apprentice instructor, advanced, intermediate, and